Yeah. Alright. Alright, we'll see you soon, okay?
Today we're leaving for Quartzsite. Sheila's making my least favorite meal. That will be oatmeal. Oh my gosh.
It's not for you.
It's horrible. I can stomach it on occasion, but
You eat your sugary Lucky Charms that are magically delicious.
yeah, these are, and I love that comment. Somebody posted they're magically delicious. Sheila has us going to Quartzsite because our time's up here. This will be the first time we have no plan. We don't even know where we're staying. Because I requested that information, and she's like, yeah, I don't know yet.
You want to be more spontaneous. Here we go.
I didn't say I wanted to be that spontaneous. I like to know where I'm going to be. So I'm filling up with water because I think we're going to be boondocking. I don't know where we're staying there. I tried to watch some videos yesterday to figure that out, but yeah, I don't know. How's your oatmeal coming?
It's cooking.
What are we going to do in Quartzsite? We've still yet to figure out what the allure of Quartzsite is. I guess it's community.
We're going to meet some people.
This is if you're in Quartzsite, deuces. I guess we'll see you here in a couple hours. By the time you watch this video, we've already probably been there and done. But I don't, at this time where I'm sitting, I have no idea what lies on the other side of our adventure. All right. I'm going to finish eating my Lucky Charms and we're going to finish packing up to move.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Trim is now pulled apart.
What are you doing?
Well, they put this stupid thing up here in our system isn't working on my phone to run the app, so I have to unplug it so it'll reset.
Are you getting ready to pull the entire counter down, or the...
No, well, the trim is pulled apart.
Maybe you shouldn't hang on to the trim.
Sheila, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. I can't even see. This is a dumb design.
Are you gonna fall? It's a really tiny ledge.
No, but look. I broke this. It's broked. Now I gotta fix it.
Well, if you wouldn't break things, you wouldn't have to fix things.
Oh, shut up.
Look, how's it feel?
Turn the camera off.
Now you know how I feel. It's in my daily life.
Inevitably, at some point, I get this question a lot. What's our kayak holder? It is a Verdiac system, and we are not paid to endorse them. We actually found it online and purchased it and put it in. It has different settings for your holes depending on how big your kayak is. The unfortunate part is our kayaks are 12 foot tall. Ours are up as high as they can go, and when the noses sit down, I had these down lower, we would go over areas and they would bounce and they would rub. So we have some rub areas on the bottom of a couple of our kayaks as that we went into dips. But it's nothing atrocious. But our kayaks are just so tall. This system can be moved up and down up here by these pins. If you need to, you can tip it up as well for different storage options. Now, I need to tell you something. I added, if you've seen my 3 modification, we added this because we don't have a bumper. So we added a bumper underneath to fit here, and it's bolted in good. And it can hold, I believe, 500 pounds. My concern is for the people that you have a fifth wheel that comes with a bumper and you get the C-clamps that go on and you end up having that trailer hitch put on to slide this in. My concern is for you is that's too much weight, because this bounces around a lot when we're traveling with the wind and you get all that weight. That bumper on the back of your rig is not going to support this. You're going to bust the welds. So I need you to I mean, this is like it's a fair weather warning there, because I've just seen how much weight this does, and you don't, the weight of the kayaks aren't as big, but the wind, if you get any wind from the top from your tips poking up, it could be a huge concern. So we do love the system. I would make some modifications if I was doing it. They wouldn't listen to me anyway, but I do think it was a good choice for what we're using it and our 12-foot kayaks. So Verdiac. When I'm thinking about this, it is imperative that you put on noodles, because the noodles shrink this distance and your kayaks stay up higher. Learned that the hard way. So as you can see, they're up pretty high in comparatively, but you can also see that we've, in some drastic areas, we have rubbed still. Everyone asks about our boxes. Our storage boxes are at the way back, and the concern is that they are going to rub in some low-lying areas. And as you can see, we've had like 3 or 4 areas that have been that way. There's been one area that I've just come out, popped the pins, and pulled the boxes off, stuck them inside to get through. But that's because Sheila had us in an extreme situation. But other than that, they've actually been really good. So there you go. There's your Todd's tip for today.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful.
That's terrible.
And I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody.
Alright, let's see if we can figure that out.
So it's a mile.
Yeah, these people are here for long term. We're not. No, he didn't give me a map. It's called public land. There you go. There's your map.
How much was this permit?
This was free. We're here for 14 days.
We're free? This is free?
For 14 days.
Well,
You have to stay 14 days, so I went ahead and got us the permit. We don't get to leave until 3/22.
we don't have to stay. I'm not.
What do you mean? You don't want to stay till 3/22?
Okay, so as of now, we're not accustomed. You guys that do this RV full time, and there's just rocks and desert here.
Yeah.
We're looking for the mystique of Quartzsite. That's what we're looking for. If you need us, we're in High Joy. Oh, you're not going to see it. We'll probably be gone.
It's jolly.
High
Be jolly.
We will be here by the time you see this video, but we're spending our time in High Jolly before we take off. There's no road, is there? We just drive.
You just drive.
So you're gonna pick this is like picking.
I'm not picking.
This is like picking pumpkins.
This was something Todd wanted to experience.
Yes, it was. It was on my list. BLM land.
Well, could we have chosen some land with some trees and
Yeah,
some
all right.
not just desert?
Nothing here. You know what I want to do? I want to find somebody and pull up like right next to them.
That would be rude. And we are building a YouTube channel. That would be a bad idea.
Okay, this is like picking pumpkins. You just kind of look for the right spot.
They're all a little dirty.
This is weird.
I'm looking for, where's the one with the concrete slab?
We're bougie. You guys need to know. Maybe we should change our channel to the Bougie Travelers.
Be careful, see all these washout bumps coming? Pay attention.
Don't worry, there's nothing to hit out here.
There's these fire pits. See these fire pits?
That's a fire pit. Those are
Those
look like monuments.
Yeah, those are fire pits.
You guys are nuts. Quartzsite nuts. This is funny.
Those are fire pits.
All right, well, you just tell me where to stop.
This is all you, man. All you. This was on your list of experiences.
Look, they stopped right there.
I'm gonna let you just. What level? What about right there? See, somebody kind of made a road. It's like a pull through. We're so new to this.
I don't even know what to think. You're right. This is like a pull through. You want to just do this? I don't think there's a rhyme or reason.
I don't think so. There's a.
This is like a main road, though.
Yep, it sure is.
I don't want to be on a main road.
Okay, how do you determine what's the main road?
Well,
It's
I
all
mean, this
dirt.
right here.
Dirt road. Dirt road is the main road.
We're gonna go over here.
You can go out there. See out there?
Yeah, we'll go out there.
But see, oh no, there's a big. Oh, it's not too big.
It'll be all right.
Oh, you could go way back there. You
We're
can
not-
drive as long as you want to drive.
We could.
I'm gonna make you a BLT sandwich as soon as you find a spot.
All
And I
right.
love how you like bacon. You ready for some snacks? Park this baby. Find a spot.
I don't know what in the world. Look at all these. They've just stacked rocks
They're
everywhere.
Fire pits.
You know, for a person that said to find a spot, you sure have opinions.
I see people over here. I didn't know how close you wanted to be to all the people.
I guess I need to watch the rig.
Knew that once I saw this one here, I figured this is
How
where
did
you're
you know?
going. Because I've been married to you for 25 years.
No.
You do know. Maybe you could get us by the creek. You know how I like running water. It is. It's the creek bed right there.
Yeah.
There's no water in it. Are you going to leave it sitting like that?
This is gonna be our home for the next few days.
14.
This will be our view. Yeah, so this is our view for the next few days. This is beautiful. Somebody has left us a lovely fire ring. I chose this one because of the fire ring. This is a good one. Just not buying it. Oh, yeah, we need wood. Okay, this is a good kind of semi-level. Yeah, I think nobody will care that there's tons of spots.
Nobody actually out here. I bet this in January, February is completely packed, full of people.
I don't think, yeah.
I think in January, that seems to be the height of the season, January, February, when there's that big tent thing going on. So,
All right, let's set up.
hey, you don't have to do anything but put the things
It's
down.
kind of crooked.
You could shoot it out, but it's just 2 days. It's fine.
Look at all these neighbors we have. We're going into Quartzsite today just to go see what the little town has to offer. Sheila's super excited. It's the place that she's always wanted to check out. It's been on her bucket list for a very long time. She loves deserts and dust.
Yeah, I'm missing my humidity.
Yeah, my lips are getting chapped. Need some chapstick. Yeah, we are Quartzsite newbies that have no idea what to expect. So far, a lot of rocks.
And a lot of wind.
And a lot of wind.
It's
It's been windy. Okay.
Somewhere in the middle. Try to
You know, I know what
find
vlogging's like. RV vlogging. It's when you park your truck here and you walk back to a sign to capture the sign to tell the story of where you're at so you can appreciate that. It's not very glamorous, is it? I left Sheila back at a conference call to come and find this sign because I know you'd appreciate seeing said sign because apparently this is the mecca. This is the rite of passage to be an RV traveling person. Quartzsite. Camels. I think there's something with camels. I'll go try to find that. I think we start a new tradition at Quartzsite. Should be. I got it. Let me put you over here. The new tradition at Quartzsite, you have to find the sign and you have to come over to the sign and dance. That's the new tradition of the Quartzsite rite of passage. I can't say the word passage, but that's okay. That's what it is. Now, you know I strive to have accurate history portrayal, but this is better than anything I could ever come up with. So Quartzsite, this pyramid, there's a pyramid here I'm going to show you, is the last camp of High Jolly. This pyramid is of native stone marks the resting place of High Jolly, a Greek born in Syria, also known as Philip Tedro and Hadriali. That's probably why we're High Jolly. He was hired in 1857 as a camel herder in the United States Army short-lived historic Camel Corps by Lieutenant Edward F. Beale in his expedition to chart the wagon road across New Mexico and Arizona. Whew, this is great. Ending at the Colorado River. But in 1861, the Civil War commenced, ending the day of the Camel Corps. High Jolly returned to this wonderful city called Quartzsite, trying his hand at mining, packing, scouting, and delivering the jackass mail and selling water to the travelers. Right here is historical event of the jackass mail. I will say this cemetery is pretty cool. I have not been to a cemetery in the desert. I've been to cemeteries all over the world. Just never really been to a desert cemetery. Now, this thing is pretty unique. Camel on top. I think it's the rumor is it's the last camel that he really loved, and he burned it and put the ashes in there. That's the rumor I heard. High Jolly, born somewhere in Syria about 1828, died in Quartzsite in 1902, came to this country before February 10th, 1856. He's a camel driver, packer, scout, over 30 years of faithful aid to the United States government. Arizona Highway Department, 1935. That there, that's some Americana history. You don't get that on other channels, do you? It's kind of cool though. I mean, I'm being goofy, but it is really cool. Wow. Had some time to walk around out here, looking at the different gravestones, like this one over here. Look, Eugene F. Christie. I don't know who you are, Eugene. We got ourselves a new little bear sitting on there. 1903 to 1969. They always say a couple things. You are never really gone until the last person on this planet stops uttering your name or remembering who you were. Number 2, your whole life is summed up in the dash. 1903 to 1969. Whatever Eugene did in that dash was enough to allow a person years later to show up and put a bear on there. With all the websites with the ancestry DNA and stuff like that, I mean, I think we're all trying to figure out some sort of historic relevance to our name, to where we came from. And the older I get, I think I have more of that perspective, but that's pretty cool. This cemetery is actually pretty cool. All joking aside, I like the kid and stuff, but that's pretty cool. Camel, big thumbs up. Thank you for your service. All right, let's go see a couple things, go meet up with Sheila and get her opinion of Quartzsite. I stand corrected. Philip Tedro, he died in 1902 here in Quartzsite. 1934, think about that for a second. 32 years later, Arizona Department of Transportation made that pyramid in honor of everything he did. Whew, that puts some perspective. He must have did some pretty important things. All right, but come on, think about that for a second. 32 years later, they decide to come out here and hand build a pyramid? That's saying a lot, Mr. Tedro. Saying a lot. done? All right, we're getting ready to leave. Computer is finishing the upload for the video today, which is exciting. Sheila's now putting everything away. I've pulled her away from her duties. She was on a conference call and I left and went running around to show them Quartzsite. So she doesn't really know what I've been up to.
Yeah.
So I told them I would ask you your thoughts of Quartzsite. So what are your thoughts of Quartzsite? Because we're going on, this is just a pit stop. We've only been here for 3 days. So we don't have like a big knowledge of the area. There's some hikes and things that we could have done, but we haven't done those. So we're moving on. But what are your thoughts, your preliminary thoughts of Quartzsite?
I think that it's probably a lot more fun when you're here with people that you know, or if we were to meet up with some crew.
Yes.
Because everybody's so spread out. You just really, we haven't met anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We met some crew that found us.
They found us and they stopped by, knocked on the door, and we got to visit.
And we met some at
Thank
the
you.
pizza place, so that was cool.
Mhm.
So we did meet some people out here. So I think if you're out here with people, a lot of people, and January might be a whole different ball game when
But
there's
right
tons
now-
of right now.
But right now,
I feel like I'm in the middle of a desert.
wait, we're a lot of rocks. There's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of rocks in Quartzsite. Like there's literally stores with rocks.
I mean, it was a great place for me to get some work done because I got a lot of work done. But yeah, this is not my jam.
We need people. We're people, and there's no people really here because we're all spread.
Water. I'm a water person. I feel like I'm drying up into a shriveled little raisin. It's so the air's dry.
But this is the RV mecca of the United States. Like there's more RVs here per capita than anywhere else in the United States. There's so many different RV parks: Quill Run, H&R Palm. I can't even think of them all. American. You could probably see 15 or 20 driving through this little bitty tiny town with a population of under 3,000 or 4,000, something like that. And it is nuts. And then you come out to the lands. Now the land is broke up into 5 areas, and I have a little map on here. And so I'm going to answer the questions that I get in my head because I worried about coming here now and not where to park. Sheila was having us go to different places, and I was like, well, what about this? What about that? So let me put you at ease. When you turn in, we're in High Jolly.
We are.
Because there was a cell tower close, and we learned that. And we had great cell service. But Sheila, how long can you stay here in a BLM land?
14 days, and then you need to move to another park.
But I found this out. You cannot stay in another BLM land for 25 days. So you have to, but you can pay for a yearly pass for
Which was like dirt cheap.
$180.
Yeah.
So you could stay out here a long time, and I think that's part of the allure. If you need to get gas and all that other stuff, or water and dump, there's something called the RV pit stop down the road, and you can get water and come back out and start doing your boondocking again.
But to stay for like pretty much the whole winter for $180, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
If this is your thing.
If this is your jam,
Yeah.
and you have friends and family and people that you love to hang out with, you could put your RVs in a circle. It's weird that how every one of these, there's old campsites sitting up, from rocks being put out, but they've made roads. So like this one, I have a video of how far back it goes, and you can literally go anywhere and park. So don't worry about that. I was worried about that. But it's been peaceful.
We did drive by 3 of them.
Yes, we did.
In order for you to determine
feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? Well, it's good.
What'd you do while I was at work today?
You don't worry about that. You have to watch the video. Okay, so we did the rite of passage, and then I got to go see the High Jolly Monument, which was actually really pretty cool. And if you're here, you should just stop by that cemetery. I mean, it really was a lot of time for reflection. I started out joking, and then it went into a lot of reflection because it was really a pretty neat thing to see.
Hence, that's pretty much your life.
I know.
You start out joking, and then it's like, oh, you joke a lot, but there's a lot of deep thoughts inside.
Yeah,
Todd.
I go off on a tangent, but I do joke around a lot.
But you're a deep individual.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
So we're going now to, where are we going?
We're going to go up Lake Havasu, Needles, Oatman, Kingman area.
I love Oatman. So we're getting ready to hook up and take off. But I just thought I'd give you a little brief synopsis of where we are in Quartzsite. So I'm glad we came.
Yes.
Next time, if we come back, is
Now
going
I
to
know
be
what
with
they're talking
people.
about.
We need people. We need crew members. We need people here to have some fun. Campfires, things like that.
Yeah, and if you have an ATV, this is the place to go.
Oh, it's a mecca for that, yeah. Other than that, there's just been a couple weird little things happening. Like a woman standing outside in her underwear right now. I can't put her on camera. What is she doing?
What are you looking at?
What is she doing? Oh my gosh. All right, so that's happening. I can't put you on camera, but oh my goodness.
Stop looking!
I can't believe that. What is she doing? She's a van camper. She keeps
Stop looking!
I'm looking at you. Look, you just that way over there. You can't see her. She's an elderly woman anyway, so it's not like, okay. But there is some weird things that you sometimes see wandering in the desert, like that. Look at that, Sheila. Oh my gosh, look at it.
It's getting kinda crazy up in here. Everybody wants to ride in the water slide.
3. All right, let's go load up. Let's load up. State line. Welcome to California. All the gold in California.
And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
Okay, that's good.
All right, Sheila's walking on the beach by herself, and I thought this might be a good time for her to share about this lovely resort we're at, because we don't really ever talk about the resorts we go to. This one's pretty special. What do you think?
I really like it a lot.
Where are we?
We are at Pirates Cove, resort and marina in Needles Topic.
We are
area.
actually, this side is California, that side over there is Arizona. So you go an hour behind on daylight savings time
This
stuff.
is the Colorado River right there.
That's pretty nice.
I asked Todd for a house on a lake or a river. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but
It's movable. I mean, it's back there.
it's back there.
We can go this is a compromise.
What I love about this resort is I always think about
I know, this is why I wanted to share this.
I always think about the next, right? Or the opportunities for connecting. But out here they have a peninsula, and it's basically on the Colorado River, and there's several little
pods, basically.
Yeah, they call them different peninsula camping spots. So some camping spots maybe have room for 5 rigs, some have room for 4, some have room for 6. So it's an opportunity then for you just to have a little spot on the river. And they have a great, there's a restaurant, they have a marina. Where
200 boats can be in the arena.
Marina.
What did I say?
Arena.
Well, it's the same. Sometimes it's a fight to get in
So
there.
you can rent a boat, you can rent an ATV if you don't have one of your own, you can rent jet skis.
You can go out on the sand dunes, you can spend your time on the beach. The sand is great. So we were thinking about just our own family. Like there was we were in another spot, and we moved down here to let them, because they have a whole group of people coming in. But you could rent one of these little peninsulas for a family reunion.
There's a wedding going on at a peninsula, like 2 peninsulas up from us.
So Pirates Cove,
Yep.
and I think it's worth it. I think, what is it, $70 a night?
$70 out here. Now they also have RV spots kind of
Inside.
up by the.
Why would you stay in there when you have all of this? This is just beautiful. Really
It is beautiful. It's very peaceful.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
She got a lot. She was sitting up there as I was flying the drone around. You have got sun.
sun?
Oh my goodness. She is gonna have raccoon eyes. So
Well.
I just wanted to share, because I really think this resort's pretty cool. So, and we never really talk about the resorts because, I mean, honestly, some of them are mediocre, but this is actually really nice.
Yes.
All right. So look it up, Pirates Cove.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it. Check it. Today, we are in this one of my favorite little towns is Oatman, Arizona. We've been here like 2 other times.
Yeah, Todd loves Route 66. It's like the road calls to you or something.
I know.
He really likes it.
It is amazing, and you know that from my other videos. So I like coming here and walking around, and of course they have the burros that come into town and a lot of shopping. So we're just gonna spend some time just walking around and seeing some stuff. Sheila loves to see the donkeys. Kind of goes with the other part that she hasn't seen yet.
Yeah.
That you will see, the jackass male.
What? What are you talking about?
It's a
There's
long
Bigfoot.
story. Where?
Right there. See him?
Oh, there is Bigfoot. We'll have to go over and see hi.
Go over and... Look. Now we can be done. We found him.
Oh no. Oh no, yeah, he is a little skinnier than I thought. Yeah, but he's there.
Yeah, we found him. We're all done with that now.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna look for the real Bigfoot. None of these artificial ones. Oh, this is cool.
Behind us in order to eliminate the windy road. When that got opened up, the town died and became a ghost town. It went from a population of 300 to 3 almost overnight. Everybody knew the road was going in. They knew the day they cut the tape, the town would die. So they were all packed up, ready to go. And the day they cut the tape for the bypass, the town of Oatman pretty much packed up and paraded right out of town. And it would go to a population of 3-0 for the next 30 years. Now, it would also disappear from maps for a lot of maps for about 20 years of that. The only time Oatman would come back to any kind of life during that time frame was in 1955, again in 1951, and again in 1961, when they started filming movies. They filmed a movie called How the West Was Won in 1961, in 1957.
There's no deputy back there. Walmart bullet. Well, might as well take this bag and go. Now here, your share.
Burro food.
Donkey. Burro.
Burro food. Burro.
Look, he can read the sign. It's
He's
burro
waiting.
food sold here. He's going in.
They left the door open. And he's like, wait a minute.
Come on, take a right. Take a right. Go on, Ollie, down in front.
Do you like nuts?
No.
You don't like these nuts?
Don't even know what to do.
Oh, come on, that's funny.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful. And I'm so
Eating at Mr. D's. Get on Route 66. I really do love Route 66. Victory for the win.
1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night.
50s food. Look at that. Woo! We we just finished out Mr. D's. All right, in Kingman, Arizona. So this pretty much concludes Arizona.
Concludes? What's
Concludes. It's a whole new word. Made it up. Concludes Arizona.
Oh, or completes.
Yeah, or completes. Completes good too. One or the other. But it was actually pretty cool because I like going up the Route 66 up there. Little historical fact that's true is that it is. This is true. This is true. Little historic fact. This is the longest part of Route 66 in still existence. I can't talk today. But from Kingman up to Oatman and then down towards Needles. It's probably one of my favorite drives. It really is.
We really wanted to do it on the motorcycle, but alas, the weather is not helping me.
She used the word alas. I love that word. Yes, it is not helping. It's not cooperating, but that's okay. Another little cool tidbit Sheila was reading on Route 66, which ties in with the camels in this video, which Route 66 was formed around 1926,
I think is what it said.
And prior to 1926, how was it commissioned?
Army Corps of Engineers. They asked him before the war to try for wagons. And then for pack camels.
So remember, in Quartzsite, I went and looked at the pack camel, his whole thing, his whole story, and how he was commissioned, and they did the whole monument for him in the 1930s after he passed away. Could he have been part of that whole thing before Route 66, helping with the pack camels come up and over? It's actually kind of exciting to think about it. Sheila calls those choo-choo trains. They haven't been choo-choo trains since I don't even know when. I call them trains, but not her. She's choo-choo.
I think that's the mom and Mima in me.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things.
All the things.
Because we need you to get to those benchmarks. So we appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. And we are out.
Ain't nobody like you.
This is fun?
This is, yes, it's fun.
Huh.
You don't feel like it's fun?
We just have a different definition of fun.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, I should be filling up. And then my hands come through. Do you have my things?
Yes, I do.
Can I have those? I can't see you.